fail fast, fail often, fix it, fail again, fix it again. Today is one of those days where we're having the world's crappiest weather here in Honolulu. I mean, like the rain is like hurricane season outside, which is totally opposite from now. So today is going to be a quick one. And I just wanted to talk to you about why I think it's important to share your failures and how they will help you with your creativity and your content creation business. Number one thing that failure does for you, especially sharing your failures, is it reduces the fear of failure. The reason why I come out here and I just show you guys all the time, the people who have been around me long enough know I fail in front of you, no biggie. I just laugh it off and I keep going. One of the reasons why I think this is so valuable and so important is the sooner, it's almost like boxing. You got to get hit first so you realize what it feels like to get hit, and then you're not afraid to get hit. Same thing with football. One of the reasons why it is to make us run down the line and get cracked a couple of times is so you get over that fear of that. Surfing, you got to fall down a few times so you get over the fear of falling. You kind of know what to expect from expecting. Wait, that's a book. Anyway, I think it's very important that you share your failures because it helps reduce the fear of failure. A lot of you guys are held back right now because you're so afraid that you're going to make a fool out of yourself that is holding you back. And so go make a fool out of yourself so you can see it's not that big a deal. Okay, the second one I think is important is failure oftentimes offers a new perspective. So you try something and then you're like, I wonder why that didn't work. And it gives you a chance to process through the steps and reiterate. That's why I say fail fast, reiterate, try again. That new perspective can often lead to just like a big epiphany, or you'll find that lane. A lot of you guys right now are like, I'm trying to make this content for this particular thing. And that might not be the lane that you really want to go in, but you didn't even know if that's the lane that you don't want to go in because you haven't made enough content to realize that's not the right lane. It made so much sense in my head. Let me know if that one didn't come out straight. I'll explain it again. But for now, we're going to move on. I think the other thing that failure does, and it kind of works with the first one, is failure encourages problem solving, especially when you share with your community. Because a lot of times that different perspective I mentioned before comes from somebody else in your community. I've told this story several times before, but one day I was teaching something and Alicia and Yolanda was like, "No, player, pump your brakes. I need you to go through that again." And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "This is easy." And they're like, "No, it's easy to you, but it's not easy to us. And you're missing the key step." And I didn't realize that because I've done it so often. That particular thing, in this case, was editing. Is second nature to me, so I forgot something key. A lot of times if you're learning a recipe from your mom or your grandma or your dad or something like that, they can oftentimes skip steps because they're just second nature to them. I know when you're trying to teach someone how to drive, especially how to drive a stick, it's easy to rush those instructions because for us, clutching and like how to feather clutches is so normal, right? How many of you guys can still drive stick? Let me know in the comments. Yes, I can still drive stick. Anyway, irrelevant, but let's go. I think it's important that when you share with your community, oftentimes those outside reflections, those outside opinions, those outside ideas can help you foster your creativity and take you to a place you didn't even know was possible, right? Super, super important. Next on my little notes here, I said that failing in public is big because sharing vulnerability breeds trust. There is nothing more important in your online profile, in your business, in your life in general is just trust. And a lot of people will teach you about the NLT. Oh my God. I can't even do it. KLT, know, like, and trust. Why do I always want to say NLT? Anyway, if people know you, if they like you, if they trust you, they'll ride or die with you forever. That's just the thing, right? So that level of sharing and letting people know that they're not by themselves. Like you are really, really, really helping out other people every time you show up and it don't glow up. You give somebody else permission to get out there and try it because they see that it's not that harmful if you flub, including trying to say no, like, and trust. All right. And I think one of the last ones, I'm sure there's more, but these are the ones that came to mind for me, is that in many, many, many cases, I mean, countless cases to even try to name any right now, mostly because my head's busted, is those accidents often lead to innovation, right? We all know that Post-it notes was an accident. We found out a long time ago that fiberglass and pantyhose and a whole bunch of, why are those all DuPont and 3M? Anyway, many, many times these were accidents. I don't know if y'all remember that dude, Magellan. He thought he was going to India, right? Got lost. And they named the GPS after that dude, which is super, super funny. Columbus did not know where he was going when he ended up over here and created this space that we all kick it in right now. There's many, many, many stories of how these accidents lead to innovation. But you can't find out that you have somewhere else to go if you're not going there yet, right? You have to literally put these things in motion. And I know that I have to cover this so many times until I see more and more people starting to get that ball rolling. Once you get the ball rolling, you would literally see the light. It's almost like a headlight. You can only see so far in front of you, but as you move further, you illuminate the next section. This is what it is. So I think that sharing your failures with people, sharing them openly in public, it just lets you know that you can do it, because somebody's going to feed you encouragement. Somebody's going to give you a better idea. You're going to come up with a better idea. I mean, the process is so good. And I can't even remember what it was that triggered this thought in my head today, but it kind of sort of happens. Like, it just happens. And I work for Ecamm, and we make some pretty incredible software. And a lot of the things that we put in our updates and upgrades come from failures. Somebody tries something, it doesn't work. They get a support ticket. We work it out as a team and go, you know what? This is something we should probably fix. And then you fix it. And then everyone's like, oh my God, look at this new feature. I didn't even think about that. But that was because somebody else tried it, told us that we were failing. And we don't take it personal. We don't take it personal at all. Yesterday, I made a video and somebody made a comment that a lot of people will cave in and just say that it was a bad comment or whatever. But you know what? I see it as a good critique. This is my channel. I like doing unboxings because I get excited to unbox. I'm a little kid at Christmas, so I'm not going to stop unboxing. But the gentleman literally commented that I shouldn't have done the unboxing on my DJI video and I should have just got straight to the part about sound, because he attempted to tell me that the sound is what mics are for.
No shit, Sherlock.
It's okay. I mean, I could have got mad and be like, I'm a 40-something-year-old experienced audio engineer, blah, 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 blah. I like opening boxes. That's my channel, and if it makes people not watch, I don't care. That's okay, because I am going to open boxes. I love opening boxes. I'm like a little children when it comes to that. When I get mail, something new in the mail, I got a box, open it, like I'm excited. Don't ask me why. Maybe it's just weird, but that's still, though, that feedback could have been a good opportunity for me to make an adjustment to my channel if I took it that seriously. But again, I don't. It's not about growing a channel and growing viral and doing whatever. It's about helping you learn how to make content. You probably should have listened to him. I'm not, because I'm stubborn, hard-headed, and a Virgo, and I like opening freaking boxes. Anyway, so that being said, a reminder again, it reduces your fear of failure. It offers you new perspectives. It can encourage problem solving, especially when you share with a group or community and you get other people to help you. It allows you to show your vulnerability, and vulnerability equals trust, especially in this world. All you got is your word and trust. So super important. And last but not least, a lot of times these accidents lead to innovation. Now, if there is a thing about failure and why you think it's important to share that, please drop that down in the comment section below, because those are the ones that just came to the top of my head as I was scribbling in the paper today, listening to the thunderstorm pound the living heck out of my window. And then second of all, if you like this video, press the subscribe button. Ring the bell. Oh my God. Ring the bell so you know when I make another video. And right about now. Oh, see, I almost forgot again. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if it's you, let me know in the comment section below. Goodness, this video is done. Okay, I'm done. At this point in time, the algorithm is going to show you another video that I think you should watch, and I agree with them.
I need to know everything. Who and the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but I like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George. I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse. I'm ready for war. I'm coming for throats. To turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet.